here's me doing a video that no one asked for. Today I plan on doing a bookshelf tour because I plan on reorganizing some things to make room for more things I keep on buying that I don't need. So I figured if I hate how I redo it, I'm gonna look back on this video so I can redo that again. You catch my drift? It's basically just to see if I F up, I can go back to this original layout. And yeah, so today I will be doing a bookshelf tour. It's super simple. I honestly don't own as many books as I've seen from other bookshelf tours. Like, some people have a literal library as their bookshelf. Like, I cannot comprehend. This is just a simple bookshelf I have in my room, in my childhood bedroom actually. Like, I've had this same bookshelf I think since I was literally 12 years old, because I was on YouTube at 12 years old. Literally, if you walk into my room, it looks like a 2016 YouTube video. But anyway, so this is my bookshelf, at least part of it. I'm gonna start from the very tip top and then work my way down, because on the top, not this part, but a shelf above it, it is something really embarrassing, but I gotta show it because it is part of my bookshelf. And you know what? F it. I'm not gonna be embarrassed about my collection that's normally for 40-year-old dudes or 11-year-old boys. Honestly, because I just said that, you probably already know what I was collecting up there on that shelf, but yeah, let me just move the angle higher so I can talk about that. I don't even know if you can see me, probably not, but so on the tip top of my bookshelf, it is my Funko Pop shelf and my old dirty ass disgusting Minnie Mouse hat from Disneyland. So embarrassing. So this is the hat that I got on my first ever trip to Disneyland, and keep in mind I was like probably 6, so it doesn't fit my big ass head anymore, but I still have it. And I had nowhere to put it, so I just put it where I keep all my Funkos. On the shelf I have, let's see, I have a butt ton of Modern Family. So I have Phil Dunphy, I have Gloria, I have Cam and Mitch in the back. I have this Bucky Barnes Funko Pop that is actually a bobblehead, and I didn't realize that when I bought it. I want a legit Funko Pop. I don't know why this is a bobblehead. And then in the back I have Hulk with tacos, and then I have Ian and Barley from Onward, because I am obsessed with that Disney movie. It's so freaking good. And then you get down to this part, because I'm not trying to talk about my Funko Pop shelf. I collected them for a good while, and then I stopped for a second to do other collecting, but you know what, now I'm gonna hop back onto it. The issue is I have no space on this shelf for more Funko Pops. But anyway, moving down, we have this whole section of books. This section of books, if you just like take away this pile, and my Harry Potter stuff, this is so pretentious people can take me serious. This whole shelf, literally, if you just look at some of the books, I'm giving it girl who likes to read. I am giving 50-year-old English professor. I'm giving your pretentious ass white boyfriend. I'm really big onto Harry Potter, not J.K. Rowling. I no longer buy any Harry Potter merch, obviously after she came out as a transphobe. Yeah, this I got when I was like a little kid, this whole set of the books. And then I bought the Harry Potter and the Cursed Child when it came out. I don't really count it as part of the series, but I still have it set up there. I have my Harry Potter Funko Pop, like I said, in a phase. I have my Nintendo 3DS up there, which I only use to play Animal Crossing New Leaf. Down here, I have these 2 books I actually need to donate, so I should probably take these with me, because I'm gonna go out after this and I can probably run that errand while I'm there. After that, I have these 2 mini binders from my favorite K-pop group, 17. They came in an album, so I have Hoshi and June. Hoshi holds a bunch of my like Polaroids. Yeah, a bunch of Polaroids. And then this one holds my 1 extra photo card, and it's actually like broken. Like, girl, look at this, it ripped. Bad quality. Well, this one is still intact, so I don't know what happened to that one. Moving on from the binders, I have these 3 library books that I always keep on top so I can keep track of them. So on the bottom, I have John Green, the Anthropocene Reviewed, which I just finished. And then I have Lolita and Carrie by Stephen King. So I need to get working on these 2 so I can return them. But yeah, that's what I have from the library. Now we get into my pretentious ass back of the bookshelf. So I have this fake ass plant from IKEA, and this tin is also from IKEA, so I'm gonna move that. Behind that, it's actually my light stick for BTS. And after that, I have a whole bunch of what I consider to be classics or like intellectual reads that like pretentious people will take me serious if I say I own them, you know? So I have this to impress them. Have I read a single one actually in these? Wait. I read The Great Gatsby because I had to. I read Great Expectations because I had to for English. I read A Tale of Two Cities. And I read The Catcher in the Rye. So everything else I actually have not read. Keep in mind though, this is a recent addition to my bookshelf. So all from this part down is all going to be reorganized, but everything up here is going to stay because I just did this. I recently went to my library's book sale where they were selling a whole bunch of like paperbacks for 50 cents. So I bought all the ones that would impress people if I own them. So yeah, I just got all of these. And I like that they're used because Y'all know what kind of vibe that gives. Come on now. And I love Stephen King books when they're used. Like, this is from the library, but look how beat up and gross it looks. Yeah, it's for me. So yeah, that's the top of my bookshelf. Nothing else is on top of here besides this stuff, and I plan on keeping it that way. So if I get more books that are like this, where you've probably had to read them in an English class, I will probably just always keep them up here. Now let's move the camera angle down so you can see the fun side of my bookshelf, where it's books I've actually read. You definitely can't see me, but I don't need you to. I have books stacked all the way back there, and then I put them up front, which is why I need to reorganize it, because I feel like there is a better way to organize this where you can actually see the books I own, because this whole front part is covering the other books I own. So first I'll explain my little sheep. I've had this since I think I was a newborn, and girl, it's probably like smelly AF, dirty. Wait. No, it smells fine. It's just old. So I just have it here. It has a little ribbon. Yeah. I saw her July 30th, 2001. That's my birthday. First, talk about the books that I have up front, and then we'll move in the back. A lot of these books I've read on my Kindle that I decided to just buy, or again, when I was at my library's book sale, I saw it was popular or I've heard about it, so I just got it. I've read both of these books, Daisy Jones and the Six, The Joy Luck Club, and I still need to read The Wedding Date and Big Little Lies. From left to right, I have The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, If We Had Known, Feast Your Eyes, The Happy Numbers of Julius Miles, my collection of Emily Henry. I'm just missing Happy Place because she hasn't released that in paperback yet, and I refuse to buy the hardcover. Circe, The Secret History, Sula, Little Fires Everywhere, and When I Was Young. I moved you closer so you can see a better look of them, but I have a Groot. What is this called? It's the things they sell at Disneyland where you can put them on your shoulder and they can stay with this magnet. I remember I bought this before the craze happened. Like, this was the first thing they ever did of the magnet toys, and I remember getting so many parents coming up to me asking me where I got this, because obviously Groot is such a lovable character for little kids and adults, but yeah, so many of them kept asking me where I got it, and I'm like, damn. So on the top part, I have Gone Girl, Call Me By Your Name, Everything I Know About Love, It Ends With Us, and then Everything I Never Told You. I've actually read 4 of these. I just haven't read Everything I've Never Told You. And then from left to right, I have One of Us Is Lying, We Were Liars, Twilight, Red, White, and Royal Blue, A Little Life, Crazy Rich Asians, The Hating Game, the Brown Sister series, and then I Remember Nothing by Nora Ephron. Nora Ephron, I love that woman. May she rest in peace. Absolutely love all of her essay collection or short stories. So freaking good. But yeah, I've actually read everything on this shelf. I just have recently acquired a bunch of books from, again, that book sale. Y'all, I do read what I own. I do read what I own. I have to take an intermission break to go pick up my sister from school, but I'm back for my intermission. It's now time for this side of my bookshelf, because this is actually the last shelf within this bookshelf. Is that English? That contains books. The rest of it contains something else, which I'm about to show you. But anyway, this shelf I would say is my YA shelf. Most of these books are YA, so that's what I'm calling it that. There's a few new ones that I added, again, because of the book sale I went to, but majority of these I would think are YA books. First, I'll go through the random things in the shelf that aren't books. I have my Woozy photo card placed in this top loader so I can show him off always. This man is coming to make history. And then I have Aquaphor. I have like so many of these. And then again, like I said, I was an obsessive collector of Funko Pops, and I have a Largene Funko Pop in the back. Before I had to add this front part to my shelf, it makes sense why I put her there. So you'll see it in a second. And then I have a little Harry Potter bookmark that came in like a set I got, I think, for Christmas. And then I have a glasses case that I don't use. It has my spare glasses, which are so, my prescription I think is a negative 4.5 or something, and that prescription I think is like a negative 4. So yeah, I don't even use those glasses, but I have the cute case just in case I need to use them, because something is better than nothing. And then I have my headphones, like my over-the-ear headphones. They're just Bose headphones. I got them for my birthday. Oh my god, y'all, I remember getting this bookmark when I was like 13, and I said, this is real, because I thought Dan and Phil would love this. I don't know. I base my life off of Dan and Phil, I won't lie. But okay, so now that I explained all the little knickknacks in this bookshelf, I can go through the books. From left to right again, I have my Heartstopper collection. The 5th one is coming out, I think, at the end of the year, and I'm very excited. One thing about me, I absolutely love Heartstopper. The show, the comics, Alice Oseman, you will always be famous. Everything you have done with the Heartstopper series, I thank you for your service. I also love her other books that I read, which are Loveless and Solitaire, I think. So then I have a random book I bought, The Body in Question. And then I have True Notebooks, My Cat. What is this? My Cat. I can't even say that name, but that book, Hidden Figures, and Little Woman. This is like the most beautiful cover of Little Woman ever. Look how beautiful this is. Look how beautiful this cover is. I have to show this off. Like, I think it's the prettiest book I own. Oh, I just have a bookmark in there so I can remember I have it because I always lose bookmarks. But look at how cute this is. Oh my God. So that's these books, and now I'm gonna move these again and do what I did in the last one and show off all the ones in the back. Okay, now that I moved all the books, I will get into what's in the back. So as you can see, literally every single book back here is a YA book except this random ass poetry book. So again, from left to right, it's 18 years. This was a super popular poetry book on Tumblr. Yeah. I don't even think I read all the poems. I also had, what is that book called? The one by Rupi Kaur. I had that one, but I threw it away. I actually gave away a good amount of books that I used to have that were YA. I kind of regret that now, but yeah, anyway. I have Fangirl, Looking for Alaska, Paper Towns, To All the Boys series, Finding Audrey, Me Before You. What book is that? On the Noodle Road. That's a book I clearly just recently got. The Perks of Being a Wallflower, Dear John. And then up here I have Sons and Daughters of Ease and Plenty, which is a new book I just got. And then How to Be More Paddington. Because another fun fact about me, I absolutely love Paddington. Ooh, let me show you. I have multiple Paddington dolls, which are not part of this bookshelf tour, but I'm gonna show them off anyway because everything about Paddington I love. I love, my favorite movie is Paddington 2. The bear just means so much to me, which is why I had to buy How to Be More Paddington because I am a hater and I do want to be more like him, so. Like, oh, y'all, look at that. You're telling me this isn't the cutest thing ever? Yes, his eyes are a little bit covered from all the fur. I don't know how to, like, make them not be like this. But he also comes with a tag. That's super important in the movie. Oh my God, I'm gonna start crying. I own another one of these bears. He's the chef. Let me grab that. I do not play when it comes to Paddington. I do not play. But moving on. That's what I have for my YA section, I guess, for my bookshelf. So I will now be moving further down to the rest of my bookshelf area, which doesn't contain books, but I'm going to still show you anyway. I don't think I'm in this shot. At least I hope not. But basically, this shelf and the shelf right next to it just contain K-pop albums and my gum. But basically, right here, I have a plushie from the school I went to. And then I have 4 17 albums, in the process of getting more, don't you worry about that. And then I have my 2 photo card collection binders, and I think they look so cute within this section just because one thing about me, if anything is pink, I will buy it, I won't lie, which is why I purposely got these 3 albums. This I think is just my favorite album from 17, which is called Semicolon, and these 3, they were just beautiful covers that I had to purchase. But yeah, that's all I have on this shelf. Is very boring because again, I don't have much to work with right now, but yeah, I'll see how I reorganize this. TBD, because I'm not sure. And then now we go onto the second shelf. This just contains BTS albums. I do listen to a few more K-pop groups, but I just don't collect their albums because it takes up a lot of space. Yeah, I think you can kind of see which albums I have. I don't know if I need to go through it. I have 2 Love Yourself albums. The F version for Love Yourself is my favorite. Yeah, that's my bookshelf because anything that's in these black boxes are stuff that I need. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and film my outro like this because I already did the overview of the entirety of my bookshelf. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching what I have in my bookshelf. I might do another video where I attempt to reorganize it. It may be a flop because I may just go back to this original layout because it's what I know, it's what I've had my whole life. I do really want to reorganize it because obviously where I keep my books that aren't like on the top of the bookshelf, it just looks too funky and weird because I can't see all of the books, and I really want to see as many books as I can at least. And it's also inconvenient if I were to want to reread a book that's in the back, and I just need things to be easy for me, okay? I have a lot going on. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one.